a dad in these moments, just as a proud dad? Just sitting here?
I mean, it's been a lot of proud moments for sure. You know, I mean, probably the one that sticks out most is with him and Floyd when the day they sparred for Conor McGregor. Floyd couldn't touch him either. But no, it was a lot of amazing moments. But you know,
Floyd agree with that assessment?
Of course he would. You didn't see him spar him again. You only heard about one session, so you know what I mean. But like he said, this is about after left, and you know. But I've seen amazing moments, and this is one of the amazing moments.
If you know, you know, and we all know the sparring code is what happens in sparring stays in sparring. That being said, Devin Haney had a media day today. And when Devin Haney dad got asked by the media, what was your proudest moment of your son? He spoke about his son sparring Floyd Money Mayweather. You can find the interview on Blue Blood TV. I'll put the links in the description box below. It was a great interview. However, in my opinion, Devin Haney dad took it a step too far, in my opinion. The reason why is because the Floyd Mayweather family always been good to him. Obviously, Floyd Mayweather Sr. taught Devin Haney a lot of things he know about the Philly Shield and made him a better fighter. And for you to almost clout chase because they didn't ask you specifically about the sparring match. And like I stated before, what happens in sparring stays in sparring. So for Devin Haney dad trying to get some attention when Devin Haney is already a star in the sport, just off the sparring with Floyd Money Mayweather saying that Floyd couldn't touch his son in sparring, sound like a low blow to me, especially when the Floyd Mayweather family always been good to a Devin Haney. And we all know Floyd Mayweather Jr. always spoke highly of him, and that's why he wanted to sign him, both him and Shakur Stevenson. Now, my thoughts on the whole subject, obviously Devin Haney is the goods. We all know that. However, Floyd Mayweather is arguably TBE. So Floyd Mayweather at the time was actually preparing for Conor McGregor. He's a southpaw. Devin Haney is an orthodox fighter. So obviously when Floyd Mayweather sparred him, obviously Floyd Mayweather was probably working on a thing or two, maybe just defense, maybe just countering, maybe just getting different looks for Conor McGregor, because as we all know, Conor was unorthodox. Yes, he was a southpaw. However, he could switch stands, so maybe he was trying to get a different feel to prepare for that fight. On top of all that, Floyd Mayweather was 40 years old, and he didn't even take the Conor McGregor fight seriously. That's why he was in the strip club every night before the fight. So that lets you know how serious he was taking the Conor McGregor fight. That being said, I remember Keith Thurman when he spoke about first time sparring a champion when he was 16 years old, and he sparred him one time, and that was it, because he was told by the champion he was sparring, you did great, but the reason I can't spar you anymore is because you have a lot of power and I have to spar you seriously, but I don't want to end up hurting you, and that won't sit too well on my conscience. So that could be the same case for Floyd Mayweather. Obviously, Floyd Mayweather, he respects Devin Haney, he likes Devin Haney, and he was there for Devin Haney the whole time, building him up, actually trying to sign him at the end of the day. So regardless of any of that, some people when they spar, they work on different things. Like I said, maybe a game plan, maybe just pressure, maybe just defense. Like I said time and time again, look how Floyd Mayweather fought Conor McGregor. He just went straight forward. Maybe that's what he was working on with Devin Haney. So you can't really gauge the sparring and say, oh, Floyd Mayweather, he couldn't touch us, and brag about the whole situation, because obviously under the light is a completely different story. So that being said, Devin Haney still has a lot of great potential regardless of any of that. Obviously, it's a good look that Floyd Mayweather couldn't touch him, but I just believe that that's just a step too far, because when he sparred Shakur Stevenson 2 years ago, I mean, Shakur Stevenson was touching him up. And we all know Floyd Mayweather at 40 has way more than what Shakur had at the time when he was 18, at the time when he sparred Devin Haney. So like I said, you don't want to throw stuff out there in the media just trying to promote Devin Haney when he's already getting promoted when he's already calling out Lomachenko. Obviously, that's a fight that could take him to a whole different level. Lomachenko is overhyped. A lot of people claim he's pound for pound #1 when he's actually pound for pound #3. But if Devin Haney comes out of the woodwork and just beats a Lomachenko out of nowhere, that will make Devin Haney a superstar in the sport of boxing. And I believe that Lomachenko seemed to maneuver around Devin Haney. He's not even responding to anything Devin Haney says in the media or on Twitter. However, when it comes to Tank Davis, he's quick to respond ASAP. So when it comes to Devin Haney, I don't see the same energy with Lomachenko. Obviously, Lomachenko, he won a fight in between to stay busy before the Comey and Lopez fight. The winner for that fight, he stated he can't wait 6 months and be inactive. So what he wants to do is stay active. Devin Haney raised his hand. He want that smoke. However, Lomachenko is choosing to fight another Corolla, a fighter who's not even ranked on the top 10. I believe his name is George. So if he does that, that will prove that he's avoiding Devin Haney, because Devin Haney actually wanted to fight Lomachenko before this fight that Devin Haney had Saturday night and actually after the fight. And he actually planning on calling him during the post-fight interview. So I say all that just to point out that Devin Haney will have his chances to prove himself. Lomachenko already came out and stated that his dream match is against the Floyd Mayweather. Then fight the prodigy of Floyd Mayweather, and that's Devin Haney. So if Lomachenko talk the talk, let's see you walk the walk and fight the prodigy of Floyd Mayweather. Obviously, we don't know if Devin Haney is as good as Floyd Mayweather at the end of the day. Floyd Mayweather proved himself over 20 years being the best, staying undefeated. So we'll see if Devin Haney is able to do the same. That's why I stated it was unnecessary for Devin Haney dad to clout chase off Floyd Mayweather's name, saying he couldn't touch Devin Haney, because at the end of the day, that's a low blow coming from Devin Haney dad, and you know what Floyd Mayweather and his dad did for your son. And regardless of any of that, what happens in sparring stays in sparring, because like I said, one fighter could be taking the sparring seriously, going all out, because obviously Devin Haney want to prove himself and trying to get as much experience as he can out of Floyd. On the other hand, Floyd could just be working on a thing or two. It's not a real fight. So at the end of the day, subscribe below if you're trying to get smarter by the minute. If you're trying to get dumber by the second, don't listen to these casual fans. Follow Lunatune Boxing on Instagram. All the links will be in the description box below. Follow me at Aki TV. Subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell to get notified every time we go live and to be continued on the next episode of Aki TV. Peace, and we out.